Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a really fun Gallywix game, which is a little atypical for Gallywix. It's a game that is not an uber high roll. It's not one of those you get ahead, you have 50 gold, you get to do all the things, get all the Amalgadons, burn down the lobby. It's instead a game where we really don't get any direction early. We find ourselves in a position that we can't really capitalize on a ton of gold with a ton of tokens, and we're struggling a little bit. Instead, what we find is a Trickster. And then have a dream. We get a hold of our buddy, we build up a big Trickster, and then we pivot around it. Get a hold of a Baron, Macaw, big Trickster, supplement that with a little bit of poison here and there, and you can play for first place still. It's one of those games that just kind of illustrates ways to pull back into a lobby after all hope seems to be lost. And it's all because of that new Gallywix buddy. All right, enjoy. Alright, so I'd really like to set up next turn as the turn where I use all my gold. It's a good one to hit too. You want a Selfless Hero in hand? It's a nice hit too. Okay, so we've lined up 5 extra gold for next turn. We're going to level and we're going to sell all of this shit, like nearly everything off of this board to buy extra shit. And we're going to consolidate our board down to a couple good minions. And in doing so, we're going to set up a turn where we can level straight to 5 the following turn with a ton of tempo. Bofur stats tell him he's old as fuck, and he should acknowledge that. My stats, all of the heroes that we get a lot of wins with, like Daryl, I'm old, dude. Washed up. Used to play this game. Put Bird Buddy, yeah, it's just tempo. Like, we sell out of the beast next turn. So, like, all it does is save a little bit of health here. Can you hit left? Thank you. It's very nice of you. You go right here. No. Yes. Close. If we hit left, we actually kill the Nest Matron as well. Alright, yeah, Barrow's busted. We know this. Only taking 8 damage here is good. Thoughts on Lich with Wrath? I mean, that was our video yesterday. Quite literally, our YouTube video yesterday was that. Thoughts on it? Seems very consistent. Not Bran. Boo, not Bran. It's okay. Like, maybe way too good to pass on. Okay. Gallywix things. So we flushed our board and we look for a transition turn. We got a Macaw with the Trickster. I was just going to put the stats on one of the Divine Shields and just play 2 big Divine Shield minions. But now we have 5 extra gold for next turn, so we can level, roll, double sell, double buy type of play. And we can be on 5 on turn 8. Macaw, Trickster, Lightfang scaling. Now, I mean, Brand's better than Lightfang here by a good margin. We could have gotten an additional 20-20. Which would have been really nice. But, yeah, we didn't get it. So, we a little sad. Dude, look how strong this board is too, though. That's hilarious. Stop it. Stop being disgusting, game. He's in the range of 11-11 buffs already. Early light spawn, interesting. Like, we haven't seen a lot of light spawn this meta. Doesn't seem very good to me. But, still looks like it's working there. Keep the mug alive. Protect the mug. Look at that mug. Your buddy meter fills in 1 hit? Yeah, well, I think that brings about a really, really good discussion, actually. There's a lot of focus on, like, how to optimize the buddy meter. And there's a lot of people out there that are talking about, like, turn 6, turn 7, and you always fill your buddy meter by turn 6, turn 7. Man, I really like Trickster Taunt, but I think we keep permanent Macaw. You ever triple sell? You ever put poison on the board immediately? Or we take the stats? Two extra gold. If we take the poison, we probably level next turn, right? Stats are good. Poison is permanent. Poison is forever. Stats are good. Poison is forever. Gotta watch out for the cleave. We know this kind of board looks like. Who said Lightfang isn't good? Turns out tempo metas, Lightfang's a great hero. A great unit. In greed meta it was dead, but this is a great unit in this meta. Like, we did disgusting things, and there are people that are just as disgusting as us. Like that hit. You're gross, I'm gross, we're all just gross. Just disgusting. No freeze? Nah. Just stats. We don't even have an open cycle spot anymore. No, we kinda do, if we don't want to take the golden minion. It's a 2-turn golden unit. It's too slow. I like module. This is like a very awkward Gallywix game. We did get to go to 6 really quickly here. But our pivot isn't going to be like we play a million things like Gallywix usually does. We're more likely to just buy up pairs and use 10 gold a turn. Unless we get the Baran. If we get the Baran, that's a different story. If we stay on 5, we could try to do that. But the other option, the one I'm electing to do, is just go to 6 as quickly as possible. We look for Bran here still too. But Amalgadons are absolutely their best hits. That and Lightfang. I'm assuming you can Bran Battlecry the buddies? Absolutely you can. And that's a good portion of it, but it's mostly because Bran is really good for generating gold. Tavern Tempest, Tide Hunter, just tokens in general. If we flush multiple spots, it's gonna be tough from this position though. Discover Murlocs, extra buffs, Amalgadons. Like, Bran is the be-all end-all best unit that you can get on a Gallywix game. But we're just going to take the tempo the game has given us and live with that for now. Good first hit. This thing getting poison is great. It's a good hit too. Can't go much better. You go right, I guess. But we'll take it. Good result. We're on 6 after all. We get our buddy next turn. 2 copies of the buddy. At the very least, we can take like 2 12/12 buffs off of it. These are ass. Alright, so we pivot toward poison. Because that's going to be by far the best thing we can do from this position. We're too late now. We'll get our battle cries next turn. We got a couple extra gold here. 5 extra gold, so we'll spend about 20 next turn. We can take 2 20/20 buffs. Buff up the board. Potentially just make this thing into like a 70/70. Taunt it eventually. Look for Golden Trickster. Throw poison at the board. Look for Baron. Lightfang seems to be not as powerful anymore. I mean, I just made the opposite argument, right? Lightfang is really good in this meta, where it was really bad in last meta. High roll meta's 2/2 stat scaling is just not worth playing into. In metas like this, way better. Did you at least go right, left? No? Okay. It's cool, don't worry about it. Just cleave the shit out of that. That's fine. No, it's cool. No, it's cool. It's still fine. Like, of results, taking 7 here is great. Do you have a preference for high roll versus tempo metas? More decisions, the better. And this meta is really good. IMO. That's gonna tilt some people by saying that. Yeah. But I think this meta is full of choices. Do you have the gold here? We do. 70 seconds. Meh. These aren't Amalgadons. You ever keep another poison over the shield? If that was the case, I should have sold it first. Probably. Committing Baron here, right? I see the Trickster. It's okay. Maybe I should have... Actually, I should have frozen the Trickster. What am I saying? I don't see the Trickster. I passed over it. It's an invisible card to me. I disagree. You're allowed to disagree. I think a lot of people just take very simplistic approaches to the game, though, sometimes. So, when you see something you don't like, it's like, oh, this sucks. We can challenge that. We can get past that point. Get him, Bran. Yeah, I missed the Trickster. Card I'm not used to looking for later part of the game. We do have 21 gold for next turn. Yeah, I think linear is a very, 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 very poor take. Like, this game has tons of spanning options. Linear is not its problem. I don't like you. I'm doing both. Take another Rattler. No, no, no. Selfless, maybe. I don't think so. An extra poison's probably better. Macaw pair, definitely. I don't want to lose to one Spore against somebody. I think Brand should be a Murloc? No. Yeah, I mean, one of these things... How get poison if nothing dies? Yeah, it's a real problem, dude. What if we just murder this guy? How will it get its poison? Macaw dies twice, right? So the question is, does one thing on the board die? Oh no, what if we just win? How will it get poison? I think we'll live with it. It'll be okay. Second Death Rattle can mess up the comp. Yeah, for the turn, it's kind of a problem. But we can keep it on the board for the turn. Like, it's an 100% round, right? I'd rather have the extra poison on it than the guaranteed proc on the Trickster. Like, we just have to play this game to win the rounds that are in front of us. Like, we'll sub it this turn, but it's the only Murloc we had. I want to look for one more board to see if we get Baron over a 2/2 buff to Murlocs. Health shouldn't be an issue here. Alright, there it goes. It's basically every last stat we can throw at the board. We throw 1,000,000 health at it, and we hope that the poisons bring it home. Shield Baron once. We need to keep it alive. It needs to kill him. Feels good, man. So what do we do this game? What won this lobby? Battle cries from Gallywix, right? We saw a Trickster in the middle of the game, we made a big Trickster, and then we steered into it. Poison plus Trickster wins the game. Hey look, 10k. Gallywix won the lobby? Yeah, pretty much. Gallywix Buddy won this lobby. Trickster plus Gallywix Buddy. Everything else was never getting past top 3. If we didn't have the stats on the Trickster, we never get there. Feels good, man.